Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a play fake. Rodgers able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a 1st down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Daniels to the air again on 2nd down. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety. So
that's into a crowd and intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Noah Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a 1st down. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. Ertz has it left side. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Now they'll change things up. Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal from the 6. To the air goes Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown. Zach Ertz from 6 yards away. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On play action, now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Now this throw caught left side. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 89 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to first and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10.
He smashed the egg.
A first down throw for Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front,
all the
front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Daniels. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. He finds Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 39 yards. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Flushed out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Eckler. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Eckler again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Eckler. And this time he is in. Yes. Austin Eckler taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is... There he goes, right side. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards. On play action. motion. It's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. To throw from his end zone, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And got his man complete. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A huge play there for Washington. 49 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now a 2nd down throw for Daniels. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Robinson looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Robinson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And this time he is in. Yes. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. They'll let Robinson try and run. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this 1st half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
It's caught at the 10. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Crowder in motion here right. To throw is Daniels. Flush to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Start done way.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. A gain of 9 on first down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the slot man goes in motion left. To about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 44 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Motion man is Crowder. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football. He's got a man complete. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 74 yards. And the Jets get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Operating from the gun, Daniels escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd down, Daniels. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here.
Why are you being like that?
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Breece Hall, 65 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Rodgers, a free play. He's going to air one out. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Up the middle to Davis. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll let this go for Adams. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get him 2 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On first down, Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
And that's just another in a long line of passing touchdowns for him today. To say that he's been on fire would definitely be an understatement.
What?
Chances they'll set up to go for 2.
Bruh, nigga, I didn't kill no clock.
And he is not gonna
I was gunslinging with you, nigga. Don't think I'm scared, nigga. What the fuck?
Why not kick it?
Still gonna win this game.
Convert is gonna keep this game tied.
Cut that mic back on. Cut this mic back on. Bro, I'm about to kill you. Your defense, bro. I made no audibles. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead, get your charger, bro. I ain't do no audibles on none of your defense. I swear to God, nigga. I swear to God, I'm still winning this game. No, it's not. Your defense ass. You know it is.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they just gave up the
bro, I've been trolling with you. Look what you doing. You user rushing.
Time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
That's crazy. That's touchdown.
And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards.
That's touchdown. No matter what, who's back there?
See this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but confidence it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be.
I never burn clock. Why are you saying that?
You're a veteran. 4 interceptions. You're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me, as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pick the motherfucking ball.
Complete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up.
Now
that's tough.
For the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Man, that's defense, nigga.
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
I gotta be somewhere to be. I trolled.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught.
Seen that shit.
Quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
I trolled too long. I ain't gonna lie.
That particular play factor.
I ain't tripping though.
Moving back in 15, 16.
I don't play this game no more.
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I knew you was good from the start.
Well upfield across the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass caught by Crowder. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
I mean, nigga, I gotta score now. Hey.
To throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here we go. 1st and goal.
I know.
He's back to throw. Rolling to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I just fucked up.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown.
Well, partner, they're still going to have to go for it after that play. And I'm not sure that the running game is going to be a part of what they have to do on 4th down now.
From this far out, you wouldn't think so. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Daniels going to throw for it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
This one deep for Wilson. That is intercepted. There he goes left side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Back to throw. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Flushed out right. And he will have the first down, but it winds up paying for it pretty good. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Daniels, flush to his right.
No, wrong button. Shit.
Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen.